Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. Welcome to another episode of Minecraft Inferno. We beat the Void Worm last time, so we got to the overworld. Now we need to start getting ready for the Wither Storm. That means a lot of Infinity Catalyst. That means a major upgrade to armor and tools and weapons. Because that's not a fight I can take my guards to. And I'm not sure how much of a field I'm going to be able to lay out in preparation for it. I don't know. I will probably be able to make a battle arena big enough for the Wither Storm. So that's going to be a me versus it kind of fight. So one of the big things we'd have to do is we need to make Infinity Catalysts for the armor. We need to get some more neutrons coming in so that we can make the Infinity Catalysts and the other things for the armor and weapons. So that's what we're doing today. Here, just out in the fields. I got my mushrooms going. The colony has pretty much reached its peak. All the buildings are level 5. We've got a population of 91 in there. So many happy peoples. Now, to make the Infinity Catalyst, we're going to need singularities. Between episodes, I got all the dense plates, not just crafted, but set up auto crafts for them. So I need the singularity stars. I'm going to need antimatter. Grab a couple stacks of that. And I may need to get my nuclear reactor up and going to generate more antimatter. For right now, let's get some things out of the hotbar here. Because also wonderful modpack creator decided to go ahead and let's do the singularities in. There we go, that works. In the mechanical crafter for create. Kind of crossing my fingers that this is going to work. Cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross your eyes, cross your nose. There we go. Diamond singularity. Perfect. So actually I need 4 others to make the incomplete catalyst. I need iron, copper, silver, and gold. So let me go ahead and grab those dense plates. Let's see, quartz, gold. Let's see, tin, nickel, silver, copper, lead. Where'd the iron go? Iron, there it is. So there's the diamond. Now I do have thoughts and a plan, which is why all this stuff popped at once like that. I do have thoughts and a plan to automate this with my ME system. I'll do a pattern provider on the backs of these ones that are joined together, and then just an output, just a general exporter to these ones on the borders. Actually, I could even save myself a couple of steps here. Grab this wrench and do that. Yeah, there we go. So now just like it when I put in the dense plates. Iron, silver, copper. I need to grab the copper. Copper super dense. There we go. So I'll just put those up 3 at a time. Kapop. Okay. let's go ahead and put all those singularities in the ME system. We'll get the gold up and going. I do like, you know, sometimes it can be a pain in the butt, but I do like the visual of how these mechanical crafters craft. Okay, so I have all those singularities in. I can make the, should be able to make the incomplete. What does that need? Okay, I've got those. Yep. Okay. Yep. I've got it. I've got the ME system taught how to make the Endless Pearl. So I just put that right there. We have the incomplete Infinity Catalyst. To make the Infinity Catalyst, I just need to make the rest of these singularities, which is just the rest of these dense plates that I've got. And actually, I'm going to do a little cheat move here. I'm going to make a fun ender chest in the triple white. Okay, while it's making the chest, I need to swap out that wool for a white wool. Because triple white is the color I have set to feed right into the ME system. So when these craft, they won't go into me anymore. They'll go into that chest and then right into the ME system. Which is what I'm going to do for the automation of it anyway. Nope. So then I will just tell the system, hey, I need an Infinity Catalyst. And it will craft it for me because it knows how to craft all the previous steps. And if it can't craft it for me, it will tell me, hey, you need more of these or more of that. You need more emeralds, or you need more gold, or you need more whatever. Which is why you do the auto crafting to begin with. So you can just tell the system, hey, I need this, and it makes it for you. Of course, you need to be able to make it yourself first. Or at least know how to make it so you can teach the system how to make it. Which is why I'm doing this. So that way I know how to make it, and then if there's a problem with the recipe or the way the system is trying to make it, I can figure it out. If I don't know how it's made, I can't figure that out. It's also good to know that the mechanical crafters are getting enough rotational power here to do all this. Did I count off by one somewhere? Nope. Infinity Catalyst is done. So it's under Angry Earth. No reward for... Gee, thanks. Now to make the Infinity Ingot, I need a neutronium ingot. Put all these away. Yes, I got enough to make a block. Because I need one neutronium block for my bees to feed off of to make me more neutronium nuggets. But let's get the get all that out of the system for right now. Mixed metal blend is for making the advanced alloys. Of course, that one has no reward either. But the Infinity Ingot goes into, I will need to make a whole lot of these to make the Infinite Longbow of the Heavens, as well as the various pieces of armor. What do I have here? Oh, no, those are spaces. Okay. Catalysts, nugget, or ingots. Yep. Make sure there's anything else. I need to make a crystal matrix block. There's going to be a lot of diamonds cooked up. Make 2 for the legs. And just some infinity ingots and neutral. Okay. So I'm probably going to be going at this a little while between episodes, making all of this. See, I've already got the Infinity Catalyst recipe. Good to go. It's just telling me everything that I'm missing to be able to make it. I'm going to get the ingot back in there. But I'm going to need a lot of neutrons and neutronium to be able to do any of that. So to supplement the neutron collectors that I have downstairs, we're going to make a 3-tonium B. As soon as I remember how to spell 3-tonium. So 3-tonium B, ashy mining B given a neutronium ingot. 3-tronium, not tonium, 3-tronium. And I happen to have an ashy mining bee. Actually, let me grab some roses. I know I'm going to be wanting more bees. So, there's one little lonesome bee in here right now. I know I saw multiple a second ago. You guys want to come on out? Huh? Come on out, guys. Come on out. I've got a little friend here. Can I do something? Nope. Because I don't have the expansion on it. I can't put a bee cage in there. I'll go let him go. I'll breed more bees later. So ashy mining bee. Given a neutronium ingot. That's just a regular bee cage, so as soon as I let that bee out, I'm going to lose the cage, so give me a sturdy one to put him in. Actually, I want to offhand one of those roses. One to put in my offhand, so that I can keep the bee busy, as it were. Yep. One popped out. I need at least 2. I need at least 2 of you hanging around. I'm not going to get one of you all frisky in the mood. There we go. 3-tronium bee. Oh, I see at least 2. Okay. Okay, we got 4. Okay, cool. Make more babies. There we go. Okay. So now when I go to grab more bees to make more 3-tronium bees, they'll have the I'll have the bees to supplement my bee supply. Because that's my bee team there, so gotta make sure they are on the ball. Let me grab my neutronium block. Put that in there. Get my first. Okay, that moved that in. Okay, yep, good. So now I should have that sturdy bee cage in here. Then I can go put it back with the rest. Oh, wait, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. I need to set up a powered centrifuge. Yeah, powered centrifuge. Oh, we need to make these centrifuges, so I need to make it. I need to make all the things. Okay, centrifuge. Made. Powered centrifuge. Give me that. Okay. Now, give me that back. Put my over chopping, so that goes in the powered centrifuge. Need a flux point. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay. Then hide it away. Okay, then I'm going to need an extraction module and some pipe. Then we put the inner chest down. Okay. That just put some more. I put some more wax in there. That's right. The wax doesn't come from here. The wax comes from the centrifuge. Rethinking something here. Okay. Wax comes from the spins off the centrifuge. So we're going to go ahead and go subterranean with this. Yeah, we're just going to go. I'm just going to run this behind the wall here. Not full subterranean, but at least behind the wall. Oh. Did not want to fall down there. Okay, that's going to make things interesting. So yeah, let's just we're just putting in, you know, a little like I said, behind the wall access. Okay. So we grab some more pipe. I've got pipe right. That's I don't think that's going to be enough pipe. Okay, a stack should be enough. Love that flight ring. Oh, nope, that's not where I wanted you to go. Okay. We'll remove a little bit more netherrack. I'm not going to fill in this whole section. Just at the walls at each end, basically. Now, none of this needs to be that structurally sound. So put that there. Oh, sorry, I need to be empty. I need to empty hand that to get to the interface. Okay. Okay, so wax. Yeah, disallow wax that way. So the wax will go that way and go feed into the matter condenser to make more singularities. And the when the tritonium comb makes the neutronium ingots, it's just one bee in there, but it sounds like a whole swarm right now. Those go that way. Yep. Or nuggets. Makes tritonium nuggets. I put the netherrack away. So. Okay, so we should see our supply. Yep. That went up. Actually, I can just take these even and make a couple more. Toss in there, and I have all that neutronium. Going to a nice handy neutronium compacting drawer here, so it'll automatically shape it into a block should I need a block. So we've got more neutronium coming in, and between episodes I will get some more bees going. I do record these episodes live at twitch.tv/AlecNor, so you can come on out see the shenanigans I get into between episodes. Making some of these things, setting up those beehives. You know, almost all of this village expansion, all these village upgrades happened during the live episodes. So, saw what happened when they first build the composting hut, and that wither rose is put down on the ground, and my villagers decide to walk on it. So that was a sad day in the village when one of my builders walked on that wither rose for too long. Walked on the wither rose while building that very hut that the wither rose was sitting in front of. Come on, hit the elevator. Thank you. Okay. So now, one last thing. I'm low on nickel. So I want to go see if I can't get some more nickel from the end. Now we've done this before, obviously. But I'm going to need a block of nickel. I'm going to need... Let's see here. Crying obsidian and void stone. Crying obsidian. I need to go put this bee cage away. And then all this void stone we got from those ruins in the end. Okay. So, and then actually the other thing I'm going to need is the living metal geode. Living metal geode. I've got 3 of them. I'm just going to use one right now. But how do I make them if I need more? Oh, it's source gem in the... That's easy. Okay. Let's go get this thing set up. Get some nickel spawning in the end. Hello, Golem. You're doing a good job guarding that entrance there. Now, excuse me. Let's see. I'm going to pop up some random lines here. I want to make sure I'm in the same chunk as that excavator when I do this. So we've done this before. What were the corner ones? The corners were the void stone. And the crying obsidian. Then the block of nickel in the middle. And then actually, does it tell me, do I right click this? Do I just toss it? What do I do here? Right click. Okay. So now, do I have power coming into this? I do have power coming into this thing. Okay. So now the excavator is turning. It's pulling stuff up. We've got some gravel. We've got some cobblestone. Eventually it's going to pull up nickel ore. It's going to be a core sample drill. And another flux point. Okay. And this is where I had the ritual set. Drill a core sample. Let's see. Pentlandite. Yield expected to yield 36,457 ores. Deep slate nickel ore. That's what I'm looking for right there. You know, I want to go ahead and give me another ender chest. Another one of the fun. I call these the fun ender chests because you can color code them. To, you know, some come into some spot, some come into another. So if you ever hear me refer to the fun ender chests that a pack does or doesn't have them, these are what I mean. You can also lock them, so some people can get into them, some can't. Deep slate, cobblestone, gravel, deep slate nickel ore, sulfur dust. Actually, I've got enough of a supply of cobblestone that I'm going to... No, I don't want to have it pulled out of the ME system. Because that would pull it from the... No, I'd pull it from the warehouse too. How much cobble do I have in here? I'm going to go ahead and export cobblestone to the singularity, the matter condenser, to this thingy here. Let me see here. Yeah. Make me an exporter. An export bus. Give me a piece of cobble. Export cobblestone. Now, do I want to see how many channels? I'm looking at 22 of 32 channels here. Looking at 13 of 128 because I'm running out off the dense cable coming down. So I just run that down here. There. Device online, okay. Yep, so that's pumping out the cobblestone into here. So that's storing up more of the energy. Let's go ahead and give me some of that cable back. So now as it makes the do I have an acceleration card? Yep, cobble itself's all gone now. As the cobble comes in from the excavator, it will come into here. Actually, I probably need to go do one thing on that excavator real quick. Need to chunk load it. Hello, George. Okay, chunk loading is on, so this will run continuously anyway. Okay. So that chunk is loaded, so that will run. Yep, there goes some more cobblestone. And comes and goes just that quickly. I didn't realize I'd had that that particular flex point. Chunk loading everything. I mean, I might that Iron Golem in the end. I might call him George sometimes. I might call him Fred sometimes. I don't think he's really going to recognize if I remember what name I gave him at any given point. See, we now have more power going out than in with that excavator running. So we will need to go ahead and turn on the nuclear reactor. That should put us back into, not by much, but back into positive as far as power generation goes. Yep, like I said, not by much. Which I could always just set up another nuclear reactor. I may have to think about that. So, but in the meantime, we've got a definite start on the next phase, the next section. Actually, just how much nickel ore do we have? See, look at that. We've got 5 deep slate nickel ore already. I think the best way for me to process that. Let's see, that gives me 2, but then I still have to cook that. Still have to smelt that down. I could send it to my smelter, who's level 5, so he could double or triple it. But I know for a fact, melting it in my smeltery doubles it. Actually, more than doubles it. Gives me 2 2/3. So for that 6, I'm going to get 12 and another 4. So for this 6 ores, I'm going to get 16 ingots worth. So I've got that excavator bringing in more nickel. I do have a nickel B producing for me. And I have this miner over here, who's actually about to break, cranking out some more nickel for me, along with a whole bunch of other stuff. So as I said, I don't want all this other stuff. I want just the nickel. I can still process the the zinc. I know I can process the uranium, but I need more nickel right now. So I'm gonna need more of everything, really. So I might as well grab a couple of these, get them processing. Let's see. So I can make more of the dense plates, so I can make more infinity catalysts, so I can make more infinity ingots, so I can make the armor. Because that is my next big goal. Is this armor set right here, the infinity armor. And that's going to be a lot of stuff, a lot of going-ons between episodes. So this is just the beginning of the end, you might say. Even though we've been in the Nether this whole time and we visited the end, this is still the beginning of the end. As all this stuff starts getting processed and we start upgrading even further, except for the village is just going to keep on going. But be sure to leave me a comment down below if you want me to blow up the village when I'm done with a couple of well-placed and poorly ventilated nuclear reactors, or if I should just let the colony, let the village keep on going afterwards. Let them live their lives in peace when everything is said and done. Drop me a comment down below, letting me know which way you want me to go on that. And while you're there, be sure and give the video a like, give the channel a subscribe, and ring ding rang clang that bell so you get notification when these videos go up, when things end with a big bang. When they all started with a big bang, so let's end it with one too. I'll definitely be blowing up the reactor that I'm using, but whether or not I should put other reactors around the village, just fill them up and set them off. Let me know down in the comments. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you around again another time. Bye-bye now.